All right, everyone, we are on video 2 and we got some good eats today. We got a steak that I'm gonna barbecue up in a second. I just wanna marinate it first, give it a little salt, a little pepper, maybe something else, I don't know yet. And then we got this broccoli, simple. Nothing too crazy, but I'm at my condo right now and it's my first time ever using the barbecue. I booked it for 6:30 to 8. It's currently 7, so I gotta hurry this up a bit. But yeah, we got broccoli and we got steak, and I think we're ready to go. Just gotta season it up a bit. All right, time to season this up a bit. First, we need some oil. Lots of oil because we kind of want to half steam it. We're gonna cover it up in the barbecue with tin foil. So we're gonna season it now, and then after, when it's all done, it's gonna be all wrapped, and we're gonna shake it so that all the oils and all the seasonings get nice and clamped together. Some pepper. Be generous. And then some salt. We're also gonna do a little Cajun mix in there as well. Season it up a bit. Last but not least, for some extra flavor, gonna do a nice healthy chunk of butter. When that all gets melted on the barbecue and all the juices come together, it should be pretty good. All right, now it's time to wrap it up. I don't want to have any gaps leaking out. And then also, just for extra safety here, I'm gonna do the other side as well. All right, there you have it. There's our broccoli baked potato. And now we're gonna season up the steak, the big boy. I like to add generous amounts of salt, but a lot of the salt gets lost in the cooking process on the barbecue. So don't be afraid to add a little bit extra than you think you may need. And then we're also gonna add the pepper. Same kind of concept as for the pepper. Smear it around if you want it to be a little bit extra perfect. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist when it comes to most things. I like it to be done right, just like the Japanese. Yeah, I just like it to be done right. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it 100%. That's my motto. We don't have any non-stick barbecue stuff right now, so I am going to oil it up a bit. This is also not a bad thing to just do anyways. It's totally fine. All right, we got our steak and we got our broccoli inside this bowl right here, all wrapped up and ready to go. I'm gonna bring this tin foil up to wrap the steak in after so that it cooks a little bit more. I'm gonna turn the barbecue up to really high temperature, and then when the steak's done, I'm gonna wrap it in this so that it cooks a little bit more as I'm on my way up. Just because I want crispy outside and I want a nice medium rare / rare on the inside. So I'm assuming it's gonna cook pretty quick if the barbecue's on high. So, but the inside probably won't get fully cooked through enough, so it will do a little bit extra cooking in this tin foil after. All right, I located the terrace. I've actually never been in this area for my building, so kind of exciting. Got the steak. Ooh, this is nice. Yo, this is actually nice. This is fire. I gotta find the gas. There it is. Too easy. All right. Let's see here. Yup, one flame. Two flames? Two flames. Three flames? All right, that's all we need. They have this like little barbecue thing. You can grill something small in there. I don't know, that's kind of cool. Let's check out the view. Scenes. Yo, this area is fire. Definitely gonna bring some friends out here for sure. It's like a big table, some couches. Oh, this thing has lights on it too. I can see lights on this thing. That's sick. All right, let's check our temperature. So right now it's at like 250. We want it to get to at least 400 before I put anything in. And I'm gonna add the broccoli first because it's gonna take a bit longer than the steak. They call me Grill Master. Wow. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay, I taught that guy. I taught that guy. It's my grill. Gordon doesn't have a camera following him around. I taught that guy. Don't get it twisted. It's my son right there. I'm gonna put the broccoli in. The temperature got to 400 and that was our cue for adding the broccoli. Steak, I want it to get to 450. 450. I don't know, I find it's not, I don't like to cook steak on like a low temperature. It's not like a marinade. When you're barbecuing, you want that char. To get that char, you gotta add the heat high. That heat's gotta be up, okay? If the heat's a little too low, like I find if it's below 400 consistently, it's not gonna cook right. And it only needs probably like 3 minutes both sides if you have it at high heat. Because after, we're gonna close it up, so we're gonna smother it, and that's gonna make it cook on its own. And we're gonna have it like that for around 10 minutes after, just in the tin foil. You'll see. By the way, it's not like a special steak or anything. Next time we'll get like a Wagyu or something, but this one's just like a Walmart steak. It's a ribeye, it's a cheap ribeye, but the marbling looked good, so. I'm on pink, blue-headed Kingston. I'm on pink, blue-headed Kingston. All right, lads, we're at 450. It's time to add the steak. Imagine I dropped it right there. It's sizzling. And look, temperature, 450, even when we opened it. Why? We didn't open it for that long. Don't keep your barbecue open, you idiots. Close that. If you open it for too long, the temperature is gonna drop. And unless you want it to drop, don't open it for too long. I see the heat's rising. It's almost at 550 now, so I'm gonna open it up and give it a flip. Oh yeah, and as you can see, the top of that steak is already kind of getting cooked itself. I don't want to keep this open for too long, so I'm gonna put the camera down. Oh, that's a great view. Oh yeah, yeah. Now we could do the Switzerland split, which means you get char going both directions. You know, the Switzerland X. We're not gonna do that. We just want to get as much of a char on one side as possible, and I'm afraid if I flip it one more time, it's gonna be too cooked. So if you wanted to do that, you would have had to turn it midway through that process that we were just doing there. So around like a minute and a half in, if you would have just changed directions, do like a little 180 type thing. Actually, not even a 180, a 90. Okay, if you were to do a 90, then you'd hit both sides and you get that Switzerland X. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do that. That's okay. Next time, when we get our Wagyu, we'll do that. We don't need to do it for this little steak. We just want to lock in and get it cooked. Okay, cooked right. We hit the Switzerland X, but we did it on the other side. So one side is gonna look beautiful. You only need one side to look good, right? What's the point of making both sides look good? The other side is just gonna be underneath the steak. Now I'm gonna see it. All right, it's time. It is time. Oh yeah. Bow. Bow. Make sure everything's off. Let the broccoli maybe cook a bit longer, and then we're good to go. Broccoli is gonna cook for around 4 more minutes, and then I'm gonna bring the steak upstairs, and we're gonna cut it for the final reveal. Hopefully we did good. It is a pretty thin steak, so it actually might get overcooked by adding in this tinfoil right now is my only fear, but I do think it is good. Uh-oh. We ruined it. It's overcooked. Fuck. Gordon, I'm sorry. Yeah, the broccoli turned out to be pretty good. I'm gonna try one right. Ooh. Yo. Guys, a little secret. This is my first time ever cooking broccoli like this, but this won't be the last because this might be some of the best broccoli I've ever made. No trolling. Like, this is actually really good. It's got a nice crisp to it. It was on the barbecue probably for around like 8 to 12 minutes, I'd say. And at the beginning, I put it on around 400 and it was sitting around 300 for like the last 2 minutes. And yeah, you guys saw how it was made, and it doesn't taste like a tree. It doesn't taste raw. It doesn't taste really, what's the word for it? Like soft when you cook it in a pan, or in a boiling water. It gets really soft. Or when you cook it like pan fry it, which I also do, it gets a little bit too crispy usually before it actually gets all cooked around. But this, it got like each piece is cooked fully around. It's got that nice crunch to it, and it's also like super seasoned, flavored, and it doesn't feel like it's raw at all anywhere around the broccoli. It's not too crispy. Yeah, broccoli, A+ steak. Well, Gordon, from the bottom of my heart, you're a wanker. Well, it's actually not, it's not horrible. It's not horrible, but, well, Gordon, I'm sorry. It's actually not bad.